So for now, we'll come back to the topic and we'll discuss one more, let's say, scenario of how a strategy management work would look like. Let's say for a EY Parthenon company, a regional tea brand comes in and they wants to scale in the pan India level. So what will the consultant firstly do is they will identify the cap market of overall, like how the tea market in the India is looking like, how the consumption pattern of people is there. Let's say the tea market, let's say if it's a very good market in India, but are there trends in the previous years where people are picking on the new brands as well, or are they sticking to the only original or the prior tea brands which have been there? Are they investing just not only in tea but also in tea bags as well? Are they buying the, let's say if they're investing in tea, are they only looking forward to tea or different kinds of flavored tea as well? Or let's say if they want to expand on the hot chocolate market or the some combinations of those things, are they is the customer preference there to acquiring, like based on data, are they being acquired on that or not? How the market expansion is looking like, what are the top SKUs which are being sold by the existing tea competitors or the brands which are in the market, how the city on city growth, state on state growth looking like in India in the last few years. Are there any online channels which are selling more? Let's say they're like, today we are in the world where Swiggy Zomato is transforming the world, and there are cloud kitchen which are thriving, which might not be the case 5-10 years ago. If a company wants to enter, they will then again have to decide on that strategy, that do they want to go for online retail stores, how the cost would look like, or if they want to enter a segment where they're only delivery based or cloud kitchen based. Obviously in the case of tea it might not be the case, but I'm giving you the perspectives as to how a analyst, consultant, or a senior consultant would think like. And if you're a part of these companies, you have to be a part of this team, maybe visit the client side as well to understand how much production they are making and how they can understand the go to market strategy better, and what are the things they would need to do to scale up early, because these are also the market segments which are based on speed, like the amount of branding, marketing, as well as execution you do on an early basis is what takes you to like a good increasing curve when it comes to acquiring the market. And let's say we can take one last example. There is a logistics company which has leased out to, let's say, Alvarez and Marsal, and they are, let's say, nearing bankruptcy. In this case, they need help from Alvarez and Marsal as to how the consultants or can help them out to come out of either this bankruptcy, or what they be doing immediately to handle the crisis. Now at this point of time, let's say if people from Alvarez and Marsal are helping them, again the team of consultants will be assessing their overall debt, how their cash flow is looking right now, how much bank balance is or the savings are there, versus the underperforming units which are there right now, or which might have lead to the potential bankruptcy which has happened right now, or which will be happening in a period of time. Now they'll be creating a focused plan as to 30, 60-day, 90-day plan, because here the days matter, because here we are talking about a company essentially which is getting into bankruptcy. Now how the debt restructuring would look like, how the layoff management would look like, because obviously if a company is bleeding money, they would have to ensure that not only will they have to cut much operations, they would have to specifically focus on areas where they can make profits and come out of this scenario, and they would have to let go of underperforming assets or units or team as a whole. So how that renegotiation of contracts would take place, how many people while they are being left off, let's say a very basic example, if they would be given severance package or not, if they would be given, how the other structuring would look like, how the cash inflow of the existing team individuals, if they are in the team, how will they grow, will there be hikes or not, how the organizational restructuring would look like, how the change management side of things would look like. So why I have taken different examples of different companies in this particular video is so that you are not just simply taking an overview of how the consulting world looks like. These are some niche problems which the clients have on a, let's say, when they want to reach out to different consulting firms for help. And within the consulting and strategy firms, there are different companies who are either master in the strategy, but they're also master in one particular niche, which is also called as boutique consulting firm, niche consulting firms, or the HR consulting firms who do the org restructuring work. So why I'm sharing this with you is, when you are entering into these fields, you need to realize it's a very big pool. There are different companies which you can look forward to based on your area of interest. You can explore more about it, as you have heard from me. Now you can maybe Google or maybe search more about on these particular website of these companies as to the nature of work and how the job description looks like. And if you're still having, let's say, doubts onto how the different companies work and what are the different companies in the consulting. Again, I insist, just go to my next subsequent videos which I have made in my consulting blueprint playlist as well, and there you can find how the different kind of consulting firms look like, what are their works, what are their names, what is the job description or the niche area they are working in, and then you can do your own research to track your career in the future. So with that, for today, our topic comes to an end. I hope I was able to add some value to you. And if you appreciate my content, I would just request you to like, comment, and share with your friends. And please subscribe to my channel so that whenever new subsequent videos are coming in, you are the person to reach out to that playlist and making those early steps in your consulting journey so that you are having higher returns later, because this is something which I've learned over time, and I would love for you to take that steps early in your career to find your area of interest, your consulting niche, so that you are also making a thriving and impactful career. So with that, thanks for joining me. Have a nice and productive day.